Jessica Nabong, a medical laboratory assistant, works in the field of medical profession. We perform various tasks like collecting, preparing patient specimens, and testing body fluids as well. The patient samples are supposed to be examined under the microscope and to be recorded as the result in conclusion. Medical laboratory assistant perform various clerical and preparatory tests to aid in generating patient's test result. And we also make chemical solutions that can be used in cleaning and sterilizing lab equipment.
My name is Caitlin and I'm a medical laboratory assistant. A medical lab assistant can have a variety of jobs, some of which would include the testing of patient samples to generate test results. That can be taken place in a hospital, in a laboratory, or in clinics. As a medical laboratory assistant, you could work for veterinary labs, you could work for government labs, or you could work for more industrial manufacturing labs. At Canadian Blood Services, we collect blood donations, process them, and then send them to hospitals for patient treatment. Other lines of work you could do could be testing that are sent from other laboratories. You can be in the collection process, directly collecting the blood samples or other kind of bodily fluids. There's clerical work involved. There's many roles for medical lab assistants. Medical lab assistants generally work under medical lab technicians or X-ray technicians or even pathologists. It's a fairly busy job usually. We work weekends, we work evenings. There are some organizations that even run for 24 hours. The shifts are usually 8 hours. We try to do as much as we can in the morning because we are under certain time frames.
This week we're at 7.15%.
And around 9 o'clock, the whole team meets for a morning huddle where we discuss safety, quality, and any other information that we may need to know from the weeks prior. The next step after that will be sometime in March where we're actually putting up the new posters and the new logos and everything like that.
Okay.
After that, we kind of go into our own tasks. A lot of the work is individual. A lot of the work also involves a lot of communication with the rest of your team. I just need these 3 units. We do have personal protective equipment that we wear. We would wear a lab coat and gloves. There's a lot of standing. We are usually on our feet. Certain jobs do have a little bit of sitting time, but it's a very fast-paced environment typically, so you do walk around, move around a lot. To be a good medical lab assistant, you do need to be able to work step by step with a team or individually. You do need to have a basic understanding of anatomy and medical terminology, as well as basic lab safety procedures. You also need a good understanding of math and basic computer skills. You need to have a very good sense of time management. A lot of products need to be stored at certain temperatures by certain times from when they're collected. You also have to be very organized as a medical lab assistant because we work with so many different products and they all have to be organized accordingly. To enjoy working as a medical lab assistant, you should like working step by step with a team or individually, and you should just take pride in helping patients.
Yeah, June is going to be busy. And
yeah, I took a medical lab assistant course, which gives you a certificate after about 10 months. You could get certified through the Canadian Society of Medical Lab Sciences. However, it is not necessary, and a lot of jobs will train you on site. If someone was interested in pursuing an occupation as a medical lab assistant, I would tell them to get started as soon as possible because it is very fulfilling and the career aspects of it are just amazing. The benefits, the very fair pay, I think it's a great idea.
Medical laboratory assistant plays an important role in healthcare process by collecting and processing specimens or samples. Diagnosis of diseases is necessary, which is why you need to know and understand the lab procedure to have an accurate result, together with a step-by-step approach to your work. Again, this is Jessica Nabong from OLCHSA1 BS Medtech.